Welcome back to Martin Ice Arena for game number 2 of this doubleheader against Loyola Chicago. Just a reminder, the Chippewas are going to be in white today, and Loyola is in the maroon. We're on there. All right, we are experiencing a few technical difficulties here at Martin today. The scoreboard does seem to be malfunctioning, so we will have to rely more on the refs than usual today for times on when players get to come in. We do have Brennan Morgan back today after recovering from the flu. He's going to be starting, as well as Carter Levine and Jace Johnson as your forwards. Our defensemen starting today are going to be Lucas Hutton and Ryan Grendelo, and then Caleb Woolery is going to be in goal, number 35.
Well, Pierce, I think will set the stage from picking up from last night. It was a really tight game, probably going into a couple minutes in the second period. Then Central Michigan took over. Again, just being, as we talked about a lot yesterday, being consistently aggressive, patient, and at the same time being smart. They got a little smarter about the penalties. It was getting a lot of control in the first period and playing right into Loyola's hands, but they figured that out. I think the other big storyline is it got a little testy at the end, as it is hockey. So we'll see if that will carry over. I know coach has been preaching keeping composure and getting and also for rankings and things like that. Not only important to win, they have a double pressure. They want to keep that goal. They want to win, and they want to win big, and that's just the way the system's set up. So I think they'll have that in mind. But at the same time, Loyola's kind of fired up from yesterday. So it's going to be a very good game.
Yeah, like you said, there was a little bit of extra aggression at the end there, a little bit of frustration as Loyola was down 4 to end the game. Ended with a little bit of a scuffle, and we just got to see how that transitions over into this game today and see what happens. Central Michigan does win this opening face-off, but Loyola does quickly gain possession of it.
And Pierce, right as we discussed right off the bat, we can see Loyola wants to come out a little feisty. We've got to wear them down. And then another key factor to this game is BMO, Brendan Connor. He did not play.
Brennan Morgan.
I did it again. Brendan Morgan, who didn't play yesterday, but really was a factor in the Lawrence Tech game, and his speed is going to be really helpful. So I like to see how uh, what factor that has in this game as he's on the ice right now.
Speaking of, there he goes, getting in the lane, takes a shot, bounces right off the pad of Loyola's goalie.
That's exactly what we're talking about. He just adds another dimension of speed, which will be to our advantage for this game.
Going through a line change brings out a few fresh faces for Central Michigan. And here comes Loyola down looking for a shot. Gets tipped out by Grindalo. Long shot bounces off the pads of Woolery. Just in front of Hop. Bounces off the boards right into the goalie. Back around. And here comes Loyola looking to break out. Good stick work getting in the way there by Hop. Like we were saying, taking time, being patient, setting things up. That's something that worked well in that second period yesterday. We're looking to see that again. That's what looks to be set up.
Our aggressiveness on the forecheck really helped us out there. The goalies tried to play it. We were right on top of them. And again, we continue to forecheck. Oh, tough change. Ref's gotten away.
Flicked up. Siraki getting in there, taking it around behind the back of the net. Into our blind corner. Back out. Good job keeping control there, not letting it get away.
There we go.
There we go. That's a goal right in the 5-hole. Takes it, gets dumped off. Great shot. And that's what we want here as the Chippewas score their first goal. We're going to go up 1-0 on Loyola.
And again, the goal that goal was scored pretty much because of solid forechecking. We're not letting their defense get set up. That's what we weren't doing the first period of yesterday's game, and then flip the script for the second and third period. So we're coming out the right way.
So we're picking off right where we left off yesterday at the end of the game. Good passes, playing smart, playing aggressive, not letting it get away. That shot just bounced right off his own teammate that was trying to set a screen. Marshall taking it down, making some stick moves, goes for the shot, gets deflected off the face of the goalie. Long shot, Cuthbertson gets right in to the goalie's leg pads. Loyola able to take possession, but Central taking long, caught by the goal. Good save there.
That was a good forecheck, and again, getting quality shots. Goalie made a nice save there.
Turn the mic on. No, that's not. Hold the. No, there. There we go. Now we can hear you.
I am back.
Sorry about that, folks. Had a little bit of action. Goal got knocked out. Face off in Central offensive territory. Flicks it back. Trying to keep possession of it in this attacking end. Set something up. Hutton, good check there, trying to just dislodge it. Good pass out by Woolery.
That's a second good pass by the goalie.
Passes it in.
Oh,
Look just to try to get that pass in. Doesn't quite work. Goes over the head of the goal.
we got it.
Pass back out. Once again, Woolery able to deflect it away. Gets out a little bit far, but able to flick it out.
We're just playing aggressive and smart all the way around. And I love the back checking efforts happening right now, too. That's the stuff that's going to wear the team down, wear the opponent down.
Good stick moves. Can't quite control it to get it in for a goal shot, but able to fight through two defenders for a decent amount of time. Fast break, smothered by the goalie. Great job, Woolery. Right into his stomach.
Great job by the goalie and great job by Agrulo, 88, really limiting, doing what he's supposed to, taking away the pass and limiting the shot for Loyola.
Speed of Levine coming through. Passes it over to Brendan Morgan. Shot on goal, deflected off. Puck goes down the ice, along the boards.
Brendan Morgan's all over the place right now. And then again, we missed that in the first period yesterday.
Missed that a lot yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
Having his speed and his aggression on defense especially is something that we were lacking up until that second period when more people started getting into that mindset. But he comes out firing with that mindset the entire time as he goes down the ice aggressively, trying to help out, loops around, looking to make the outlet pass easier. Pass out, tries to get in, rebound again.
We're being a little sloppy in our own zone here, so we got to clean this up. But
Woolery is making good saves. Good move just right around him. Can't quite get it in. And there's Brendan Morgan again, once again, disrupting that pass, disrupting as much as possible, throw them off guard. Intercepted pass by Hop. And here we go again. Opportunity just in front of Connor Morgan this time.
Just missed that one.
Down the ice. Gonna wave it off. Gives it back, goes around behind the goal. Connor Morgan able to recover after his pass gets blocked. Staying aggressive, playing smart. Puck goes, shot, opportunity, good save. Ref stops play. Net moves again.
Okay. I don't know what happened. He took a shot. I don't know. We'll find out.
Aggression, quick shot. That worked yesterday once, and they're trying to get it to come back and work again today. We'll see if we can get that a few more times as we go throughout.
We've had about 7 or 8 high quality opportunities in addition to the goal.
And that's impressive work by our teammates. And getting open is one of the main things. Not smothering each other, allowing for those passing lanes, helping each other out. Long pass up to Marshall.
We don't know the time left in the period, but I'm going to guess it's 12 minutes.
Kuhn looks to shoot, goes off outside. Siraki sends it in, tries to bounce it off the defenseman. Doesn't quite work out.
The forecheck is working great, and what I like is if we would spray chart the shots, they're coming all in the slot in their second chance opportunities.
It's Marshall around, loops back around, passes up. Woolery stops the puck from going around, gives a chance for Central to get possession. They send it down. Now, let's see what they do. Trying to get to work. Puck sent back around the boards. Still in Loyola possession for now. Missed pass there. Couldn't quite corral it. Tries to flick it over into the middle, into that.
It was a nice block by the goalie to anticipate that centering pass. We got to pump fake a little bit on those.
Long shot.
Oh,
Looked like it for a second, but it bounces right back out,
we have tilted the rink this whole period, which is nice.
which is what we need to continue to do. Get them struggling on defense, get them tired, and then you can take advantage of that.
They just can't get set.
Here he comes back. Brendan Morgan coming in, looking out. Miller runs into the ref. Jace Johnson able to get the puck, making some fancy moves.
Oh, how is that not a goal?
It's not, because it gets flicked over top and the goal gets moved ever so slightly afterwards as well.
Pierce, did that go in and they waved it off, or did it miss? It was hard to
No,
see.
it missed. It went over top of the goal.
For those at home, we have a netting, a protective netting that, well, I'll speak for myself. I'm having trouble seeing the point blank shots. That was a point blank opportunity right there.
It was close. They almost had it.
Ooh.
It was a great opportunity that they had. Just went a little bit too high on the shot, trying to get it over top of that goalie's head. Refs with a stoppage of play, sending 48 into the box, it looks like.
Yeah, I missed it, but it looked like they called it for roughing, so something happened in there. I was following the puck.
It's going to be a Central Michigan power play. Johnson looking for a shot, doesn't quite get it. Brendan Morgan passes out to Grimes. Grimes over to Siraki. Siraki back to Grimes, back to Siraki, passes it. Is intercepted. Loyola takes, slaps over. 25 coming up. Great job by Grimes getting in there, able to knock that away, not let that Loyola set up.
Yeah, it was great stick work using his length. So we probably have a minute 25 this power play, I'm guessing.
Goal.
That was a beautiful tip.
Tipped right off the back end of the goalie's skate, off that back post. Little bit of luck, little bit of skill, doesn't matter. Still goes in, counts for one.
And what's, again, as we saw yesterday, that shot from the point does not have to be. Matter of fact, this whole season, goals that are shot from the point haven't been blistering shots. Goalies can save those. It's just low, accurate, and just in tipping position, and that crosses everyone up. So that seems to be the formula.
2-0 is going to be your score. Chippewas on top in this first period. With that goal, it does bring back the other player for Loyola. Makes it back even 5-on-5. Here we go. Connor Morgan passes it up. Look, shot blocked off the center. Had a chance for a rebound, doesn't quite get it. And here comes Loyola, looking speed with number 33. He's fast, if we remember from yesterday. Not the largest athlete, but definitely one of the faster ones. Gets in there, gets aggressive.
He's like Connor Morgan. He's just been just hawking the puck. One of the bright spots.
Connor Morgan to hop to Connor Morgan, looks for another chance.
Oh, and we have a fight going on back here. This is fun. I think frustration setting in.
Didn't quite see who started that one. We were following the puck, but helmet comes off on Loyola. Looks like both of them are going to be going to the box. That's Bishop from Central Michigan and number 33 on Loyola. Both are going to be serving some time in the penalty box.
I
We're
didn't
gonna
see
have
what
a
started because we were on a 3-on-2 or 3-on-1, so we didn't see the extracurriculars. Probably mutual slashing that turned into a fight, but we'll find out. So the face-off is deep, so that means bigger transgression on the Loyola side. So we'll see. And we don't have microphone. They don't have the speaker as well.
Nope. Speaker is out in addition to the scoreboard in Martin today.
Come on, Marty. Okay,
right.
so we have 5. Is it 5-on? It's 5-on-5.
It's 5-on-5 due to mutual penalties. Like we said, yesterday ended in a bit of a scuffle. We see frustrations carrying over into today. Maybe that didn't quite start today, but it definitely advanced a lot more into today. We are already up 2-0 for the Chippewas. To add on top of the loss from yesterday, frustrations on Loyola's bench is definitely going to be high. Cuthbertson now able to take a second, passes it forward, allows for a little bit of a shift change. Staying aggressive. Miller with a decent hit, and there's going to be another. Check by Miller on number 9 from Loyola. Number 22 from Loyola comes in from behind, whacks him in the back.
It looks like we got a penalty too on that one. That may be in for the initial hit.
I think it's going to be for the taunting afterwards.
A good point.
Teams are definitely a little frustrated with each other. Retaliation. So we'll see how this turns out.
So now we're down to 4-on-4.
Down to 4-on-4. Jace Johnson, Brennan Morgan. As your 2 forwards left in. You got your 2 defensemen as well. Wide goes the shot there. Brendan Morgan able to corral, passes it to Jace Johnson. Johnson with a breakaway opportunity. 17 from Loyola gets in there, able to disrupt it. Pass to Brendan Morgan. Brendan to Hutton. Hutton's shot bounces off of the goalie, able to corral it.
Yeah, I love 4-on-4 hockey, and I like our. I think this is a big opportunity for us because we can beat them off the wings, and as long as we just maintain puck possession, we're going to be fine.
Here comes in Hop and the other Morgan brother, Connor this time. Same defenseman in. Hop with the initial face-off win, but just gets tipped out in between the 2 defensemen. Can't quite control defense coming around, taking it. Side pass over Connor Morgan. Connor taking it back behind the goal. Takes it to the middle. Fancy skating around.
Lots of time and
Looks,
space.
passes over to Hop. Hop looking to shoot right into the stomach of the goalie again. These are great opportunities, great ideas. Getting open for your teammates, passing to the open man, getting the shot. Just unfortunately, they're not able to get into the net. All right, here comes out Cuthbertson and Berta. Not Berta, Grimes this time. Shot by Connor Morgan gets blocked off the pad of the goalie. Flicked up. Puck to the middle of the ice. Taken by Grimes. Grimes flicks it back around. Cuthbertson gets shoved in the back. Can't quite get back into the play in time. Rollery able to stop it. Hop takes it, flicks it around. Able to eat it on a pass. Grimes takes, shoots. Goes up through the net, hits a fan. Hopefully he's doing all right. We're going to have another face-off in Central Michigan offensive territory.
The fans should keep the puck as a souvenir.
Hutton, Siraki, Kuhn, and Grindelow going to be your four in for Central Michigan right now. Hutton able to take it. Siraki looks for the pass, doesn't quite get set up in time. Kuhn looked to tip it. Kuhn looked to have it tipped.
Oh, nice setup.
Good setup. And Hutton gets blasted, trying to get the puck. Ref's going to call a stoppage in play. Another puck coming.
So I'm guessing there's about 6 or less minutes in the period, the best I can guess right now.
We are back to 5-on-5.
Yep.
Yes, we are. Means that was initial penalties. The first ones that we saw today did get finished with serving. Shot by 17 on Loyola goes wide. Long shot, bounced off.
Oh, what a save.
Another great
That was
save.
the save of the year.
That was the save of the year for sure.
Bounces off his pad. Here comes Levine.
Bemo's being disruptive again with the forecheck.
Passes out to the defenseman. Defenseman bounces it off of Loyola's shin pads into the Loyola bench.
Loyola there did a good job of blocking a couple of shots that caused an odd man rush. Our defense was able to get back. Other than that, we've been pretty solid on the forecheck. I think a pump fake or two from the point may help avoid the blocks.
Loyola
Or
able
cycle.
to. Here we go, Loyola taking it down, looking. Great stick checks. Body check there, flicked up. Long shot goes wide. And here we go, down the ice for Central Michigan. Central looking for a chance. Long shot bounces off the stomach of the goalie. Back into play. On the boards. And let's see who comes out with it in possession. Another big hit. He's down. That's going to be stoppage of play. Foster's taking a seat in the box. Looks like it's going to be a penalty.
Just don't know if it's 2 minutes or 5 minutes.
It's going to be a 5-on-4 power play. Loyola Central looking to try and kill this penalty, send the puck around, out and over, get a couple.
With a 2-0 lead right now, just an important kill right here.
Loyola passes out, looks for the shot. Shot gets deflected up into the air. Loyola able to recover, looks to pass out. Down the ice goes the puck. Loyola able to take a second, set up. And here we go. Bringing it down the ice. Intercepted by Bishop. Great job. Flicks it down.
Good disruption. A lot of confidence to take a few chances and press a little bit, knowing we can get back.
Connor Morgan and Bishop playing up, trying to get in those passing lanes, not allowing for passes down when possible. Leave that to your defenseman. Playing aggressive.
Good stick work.
Great movement by the goalie, not allowing any open and easy looks. Pass over. Looks for stick work. Gets to number 25. 25 takes it out to the side, dips it out. Goalie bounces it up into the low net. That is here at Martin. That's going to cause a stoppage of play. We're going to get a face-off and a line change for Central Michigan, bringing in some fresh skates to help kill the last half of this penalty.
What I liked in that sequence there, again, smart checks, get off the block, get back into play, and then using the stick to clog the lanes. We've been doing that really well. That's how you kill a penalty. Let's see if we can keep it up.
Pass, getting in there. Good job by number 51 on Central Michigan, sticking right in there, disrupting the ability to get the stick moved out to pass and aim correctly. Just breaks up enough, allows enough time for his teammates to get in there and block the pass.
And when they cleared the zone, they didn't just fire it down the ice. They did a flip on it just to kill off more time, which was really smart. Now we're caught here a little bit. 2-on-2, 3-on-2.
Attempt made. They just flick it out this time. They're going to wave off the icing here and bring in a new line. Hop comes in, takes right point on man.
So I think he's got a 5-minute. That's my take. Given
the length of time that we've seen go on.
But so far, excellent kill.
Doing a great job being aggressive, not getting too much of the man.
Oh,
going for puck. What a pass. Levine with an opportunity. Goal!
What a pass.
Great job.
What a shot.
On the man down play, gets the long pass. Great assist to the wide open man. Nice heads up play.
That stretch pass has been there all day. They made a connection. He had to put a little bit of sauce on that one to get it through, and really heads up. And you kind of felt that the way they were playing the penalty kill and the way we've been actually doing really well with getting offensive opportunities, that there was a good chance for us to get a goal during this period. During this penalty kill.
Still 4-on-5, so it most definitely was a 5-minute penalty then. And there's Brendan Morgan getting in there, stealing, looking, has a chance, gets tripped up, still goes, makes an attempt. Not going to call that a goal. Not going to give it to him,
I
unfortunately.
thought he signaled goal.
They're going to call the penalty first.
Yeah, I think there's a strong argument for calling it a goal, but he blew the whistle. It can't be a penalty shot because he wasn't shooting in the act of shooting when he tripped him. So it's just a 2-minute penalty.
4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. So we're playing even now. That's end of period. Apparently.
Yep.
Like we said, we're having a few technical issues with Martin Ice Arena today. We can't quite see our time clock. However, what we do know, Central Michigan is winning 3-0 at the end of the first period. Great job from the Chippewas. They're playing aggressive. Might want to limit the penalties and the retaliation to the frustration of this Loyola team, but great job scoring goals, keeping pressure on them even when playing man down. Let's see what happens in these second and third periods. Try to run up the score. Like we said, point differential is very important at this point in time for seeding and for finding out what happens in the postseason. We will be back in approximately 15 minutes for the second period. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick update. The scoreboard does seem to be working now for the game today at Martin. Had to bring in a few experts from Martin Ice Arena to figure this out. The score is 3-0. Your Chippewas for the second and third periods. We will be able to see the time and the score displayed at Martin. Welcome back, folks, as we are preparing for puck drop. There it goes. We are back in this second period. Central Michigan wins that face-off and has an opportunity here. Brendan Morgan flicks it down. Sorry, not Brendan Morgan. Be Miller. Loyola now on your left. Goalie there blocks a shot by Grimes. Long one. Reminder, Central is in white, Loyola is in maroon. But like we said, the scoreboard is now working.
So we're on 5-on-5.
Nope. 4-on-4.
4-on-4, and there's going to be a small differentiation, like about 10 seconds of a power play.
And that is a result of earlier in the game, and that at the end of the first period, a little bit of extra aggression after the play outside. Hutton surveying, looking, shooting. Johnson tries to get a shot in.
That was, again, good shot, good pressure. Goalie made a nice save and smothered it up, but I want to see more of that. I always love home games. Everyone brings the dogs because Marty may not be scoreboard friendly, but definitely pooch friendly in this rink.
Alrighty, folks.
Nice
Another
win.
face-off win. Gets just past the defenseman, unfortunately. Coming around here with some
Ryan
speed.
go. Oh, Lando.
Laying the boom truck stick. Doesn't let people get through him very easily. He's one of the bigger guys on the team, and he shows why it's important to have a bit of size on you there. Pass. Shot. Blocked. Great save by the goalie right in the knee pads. Bishop looking for an outlet pass. Tries to get it to Connor Morgan. Gets intercepted. Takes. Looks. Has an opportunity. Good move. Doesn't quite capitalize on it there. Able to get flicked out. Hop has it. Passed up by Hutton. Hop with another opportunity. Takes it. Looks to shoot. Bounces off the side. Here we go. Once again, we are back to even. Off the boards. Clements to Hutton. Hutton flicks it up. Off the wall. Tries to get kicked out right in front of some spectators. Hop takes it. Tries to flick it over. Gets intercepted a bit. Looking for Siraki to tip it in. Down goes the puck. Straight to Woolery. Woolery tips it over to Cuthbertson. Cuthbertson takes it over to Siraki. Siraki taps it up to Marshall. Marshall with an opportunity. Takes, looks, almost gets an opportunity there. Looking for the second chance. Goal gets moved. Stoppage of play.
That was a nice skate pass to set up the breakaway on the stretch pass. He just deflected with his skate. That keeps on coming off. The goalie keeps on pushing the net, which is a strategic part of the game.
Off the low net. That is the roof of Martin Ice Arena. Going to be another face-off play. Great job on that last series by Central Michigan. Being aggressive, fast, and finding the open man. Long shot. Caught by the goalie.
Nice save in traffic.
Looking to try to set up a screen. Another face-off in the same spot. This is going to be number 3. See what happens here. Pass right over to Clemens. Long shot again. gets deflected off. Cuthbertson passes over, up, into the ceiling.
I don't even think it came down.
Nope. Didn't come down. Still stuck in the ceiling right above the Loyola bench. We're going to have a face-off at center ice.
They don't use asbestos here. They have rubber from hockey pucks for years that keep this rink warm.
Around the boards goes the puck. Here comes Loyola with a fast opportunity. Looking, getting in there. Siraki gets in and lays a nice hit. Clean hit, thankfully, this time. Puck gets batted back around. Connor Morgan with the puck behind the net, looking, surveying, passing up off the boards. Marshall can't quite control it. Number 10 from Loyola takes it, sends it around the boards. 19 flicks it over to the outside. And here we go. Setting up, looking for passes. Cuthbert tries to get it in. Couldn't quite control it for the shot there. Had an opportunity for it. Marshall with a long pass, looking to use the screen. Doesn't quite work. Loyola takes it, bounces it off the boards to 19. Morgan looking for help. Loyola sends it around the boards to number 12. And here comes the defense. Push them into the boards. Get a scramble. Long shot goes way wide. Round again. And
we're being really smart with our hits. We're just hitting to get them off the puck right now, not putting ourselves in position to get a penalty call.
Opportunity for a shot. Bounces off the pad. Foster with that shot. Miller, slap shot. Looking for his screen. Doesn't quite get it. Good save by Loyola's goalies. Goalies from Loyola are a little bit smaller players. Not quite 6 foot, either of them. Not quite 175 pounds, either of them. But they are agile and able to move. And that is something we've seen a couple of times today already.
Great shots by our point. Again, everyone has been low. That last one by Morgan was a hard slap shot. Low, right on. Had a little more speed on it. We're just seeing a lot of that.
This is your starting lineup in now. Johnson, Levine, Brennan Morgan as your forwards. Levine with the win, but can't quite get control of it, does Jace Johnson. Johnson pressing in, puck gets flipped forward. Here comes Brennan Morgan getting in. Speed and aggression is his game.
Good job of beating everyone, the other team to the hash, solidify the icing.
And this is going to be a face-off in offensive territory for the Chippewas. Let's see if we see another one of these fast and aggressive plays off. They didn't quite win the face-off, so we're not going to get an opportunity to see if that's what was drawn up there. However, it's going to be another icing call by the looks of it. So we're going to have another opportunity for a face-off win.
We're keep on forcing these icings, which is a good sign. Less time for them to break out, more scoring opportunities deep in the zone. Because it's only 3-0 right now. We'd really like to see this get to 4 or 5.
And as we saw yesterday, there is opportunities aplenty for more shots to go on goal. Ref kind of gets in the way there. Central able to take possession of the puck. Johnson on the boards, taking it down and around, looking, fancy moves. Tries, flicks it over into Brendan Morgan. Morgan can't quite get it in. Goalie able to smother it up. Almost had it.
And you had two of the trees from Loyola trying to get into Emo's face, but he was not having it.
The old adage is not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the fight in the dog. That plays very true for Morgan. Unafraid there. able to lay hits aplenty
And
and eat them up, draw penalties, get players aggressive. Now, opportunity for Loyola, saved by Woolery, able to bounce off. Woolery hasn't had to make too many saves today, and that just shows how good of defense that is being played by the Central Michigan team.
once again, you had a defense playing it perfectly, putting Woolery in a position to make the point blank save, and limiting the number of rebound opportunities.
It's always a good day when you don't have to hear much from your goalie. It's like a punter in football. It's good to have them, but you don't want to have to use them. Good pass up, forward speed coming. Pass to Bishop. Bishop looks shot, gets
Another
right
block.
into the back of Hop. Hop looking for the bench, maybe. Down and around.
One thing I like seeing from Woolery, sometimes it's the little things in the game. As a goalie, he's made a couple good passes from the goal. He's deflected rebounds strategically, but also he's setting up the puck nicely. As a goalie, you want to set up the puck not right against the boards if it goes around. You want to put in position for your defense to have a quick breakout. So defense really appreciate the little things the goaltenders are doing.
Changing up their face-off man, does Loyola. Looks like it was effective as they won that one. Central able to try to keep it in zone for now. Doesn't quite go all the way. Good stick checks from Grimes. Working on the round. Marshall getting in there, playing aggressive. Miller takes it up the ice. Here he comes. Siraki looking on the other side. Shot just goes up. Might have been tipped off the top of the stick of the defender following with him.
No, that was again. We're taking turnovers, turning into fast breaks, odd man rushes, and the opportunities keep on coming. We just got to find a way to get a couple more goals in.
And as we've seen at a couple of points in this game, we have speed on this Loyola team in general, and that's something that we've been taking advantage of, especially on these fast breaks. As we saw at the end of the first period, that man down pass up to Levine for the goal earlier. That was purely on speed and finding the man.
Game settled down a little bit. It's actually pretty good hockey right now. It hasn't for at least last 4 minutes, 5 minutes. We have 11:42 left in the second. Hasn't been as chippy. I think Loyola knows that it feels like they're still in the game. So I think everyone started focusing on hockey now. It was a nice win there by Loyola. They went with the go forward. Oh, got a break there. We had a bad pass.
2 shots on goal there, both broken up by Woolery, not allowed a single goal yet today.
We're playing a little sloppy defensively. We got to clean it up.
Shot goes wide.
There's a whistle. The penalty. It looks like it's going to be on us. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. I know it's a slash. It's a slash on Loyola. Just the way one of the players was skating to the box, he must have just been tired. I thought he was a little frustrated hitting, but it was the other team. Again, some of these penalties from Loyola are coming out behind the play.
All right, power play opportunity for Central Michigan. Let's see what they can do here. Loyola gonna try to kill the penalty. Takes it down. They're looking to rush. Long pass. Woolery flicks it over. Johnson bounce off the boards. We'll read back to Johnson around the boards. Gets back in position. Nice quick. Johnson flicks it over. Now they have time to set up. Two options. Johnson behind. Long pass up to Levine. Can't quite control it. Long down. No icing call there.
We just
We're
got to
just going
get
to let
set
it
up.
go.
We're went for the long pass, and I think we just got to get it in deep, cycle it, and set up.
Here comes Jace Johnson. Johnson looking, long shot, up, into the net, above the goal.
In that situation, Jace had him beat, but I like to see him do what they call Gretzky escape. You can circle around, give his team, because he was out covering punt coverage, to use a football analogy. If he could circle around, buy a little time, and then get set up in the zone. But at the same time, he knows he can beat these guys, so he's trying to get a shot off.
Face-off win by Hop. Hop a little frustrated there. Gets in the face of his opponent. Passing around. Hutton looking to shoot out wide. Has an opportunity. Take it. Settle down. Passes around to Hop. Hop going around the back of the net. Gets flicked up. Here we go. Hop trying to kick it out on his knees. Staying aggressive. Morgan and Hutton following down. Loyola player in tow. Hutton over to Hop. Hop taking in, looking. Has an opportunity. Tries to swing it around back to Hutton. Hutton.
Oh, nice keep in.
In there. Good keep in. Opportunity shot. Caught by the goalie. Kuhn there with the shot.
Just couldn't get a rebound.
19 from Loyola and Hutton jabbing.
Yeah, little barking.
Both going to the bench. Some fresh skates in for the Chippewas. Couple of new players in for Loyola as well. They only have 2-1, and we're back to even.
Oh, nice.
Looks
tip.
for the tip in between the legs. Puck gets sent up into the net. Smart play by Loyola. Getting a reset, getting their guys in, especially the ones that needed a break. And
Again, still looking for that important fourth goal.
opportunities. Good job keeping it in the zone by Central Michigan. Until now, Cuthbertson going down, getting chased into our blind spot. Passes over. Flicks it down. Martininski trying. Not going to call an icing there. Looks to pass in.
Oh,
that's
what
a
a play.
goal. Maybe. They're blowing the horn.
That was interesting because one ref called the ice, the other one called it off because the puck went through a player, which probably made contact, and then didn't call the icing, and then we were smart to get the puck right at center, right in the corner in front of the net for the point blank shot and goal. That was an interesting sequence right there, and it gives us that 4-goal lead, which should take out some wind in the sail. But again, for strategic purposes, we need to get as many goals as possible for ranking purposes, which is an odd way of doing things, but that's the way it is.
They look to try to set up a screen and get it tapped in like we attempted to do earlier. Doesn't quite work out. Central able to take the puck away. flicks it down.
They should wave that off.
Should be waved off. Opportunity for both. Brendan Morgan getting in there with his speed. Nice pass to himself with his skate. Grimes, long shot, looking to try to use the defender as a screen. Doesn't quite work out, unfortunately, but there was a great long shot put right in where it needed to be, just blocked by their goalie. Getting back in on defense.
I like the way we're playing. We're playing like it's a 0-0 game, that kind of intensity. It's kind of the way the hockey's been for the last 7 minutes. Kind of reminds me how we started the season off in Notre Dame. Just buzzing
Johnson.
around.
Johnson over to Levine. Levine shot. Goal! Oh. Great job there, finding the open man, making a move.
Yeah.
Johnson to Levine.
That was a nice shot. Again, some of our point blank shots have gone a little high, got blocked, or the goalies just made save. That one was put low. It was up in the air a little bit, but low. In the goalie did not have time to react to that one. That was a good snipe. So now it's 5-0 with 7:17 left to go in the game, and the key now is to keep our cool.
Puck goes straight back towards the goalie, able to be corralled, fighting on these backboards. Here we go. Up, tries to pass it over, doesn't quite get corralled, sends it up into the midsection. Here we go. Opportunity. Puck still stays in play. Bishop flips to Hop. Hop leaves it. Gets flipped up over the head of Hutton. Down the ice we go. Trying to cut off. Didn't quite make the pass. Hop taking the puck down. Hop looking. Trying to pass to Bishop. Trying to get in again. Doesn't quite work. Bounces off the front pad and then smothered by the goalie. Great opportunities there. Good job looking to try to find your teammate. Not always does it have to be you that scores the goal. It's a team game. Finding assists is just as important.
That was a straight up great shot and great save, all combined in one play.
Kuhn on the faceoff. Down to the other side of the ice. Siraki in the back. Try and take to him. Marshall getting in there, being aggressive. Cuthbertson playing good defense, takes the man. Really off the wall. Defense. Siraki flips it over, gets intercepted by number 13 on Loyola. Loyola trying to make a pass. Central getting in there. Kuhn rams the Loyola player into his own bench. Down the ice. It's going to be an icing call. No, it's not. It's getting waved off.
That's huge. We beat him to the hash.
Good effort there from Marshall getting in to beat him to the hash, wave off that icing call. Tries to pass it into Siraki over the middle. Can't quite get control. Loyola being able to get in there, mess up his stick path, not let him get in. That puck is going to go behind the net. Cuthbertson bounces it off. Kuhn looking for it. Doesn't quite get it. Gets bounced off.
That may be an icing. Yeah.
This one's going to be an icing.
We can't make a change on that. We were hoping for a change. So we'll just have to do a smart dump out and change. So we have 5:22 left in the second. The way they're playing right now, I think can really build some confidence. Next week, staying with the Chicago theme or the Illinois theme, we have Northern Illinois coming, who is a pretty formidable team. And that's going to be really critical for we're going to be a little better competition and really critical for us to come out with 2 wins next week. So I think we're building some confidence. A lot of players are getting some ice time that haven't in the past, and we're going to need those 3 to 4 lines for the rest of the season.
They were able to get a line change in there, get some fresh legs in, as we saw a little bit as they were skating to that face-off. Players were getting a little tired, didn't quite have enough time for a change with that icing. But now we have opportunity again. Loyola flicks it down. Central taking it behind the net, trying to pass up, gets intercepted by Loyola. They're going to take it down and around the boards, or at least attempt to get smothered. Puck is still on the boards.
That was smart pin, a textbook pin. You often take a penalty. Didn't get a hold. That was good hockey. Good hold, good patience.
Take a second, gets deflected by the skate, number 88. Skating into each other. Trying to get in. We got back in Hutton. Hutton skating in, looking. Tries to get it. Puck's going to come down here. Take a second. Loyola's going to change. Fighting for the puck. Puck gets pushed out. Miller's going to take it behind the net. Set up. Down long pass to Brennan Morgan. Doesn't quite make it. They were trying to catch Loyola on the shift change. Couldn't quite capitalize. Great job by Martinsky getting in there.
Nice
Levine,
play.
great pass over to Morgan. Morgan looking to make another one, gets intercepted. Flicked up. Off to the side of the goalie. Morgan trying to get in there,
Nice
stay
job
in there,
by
gets
Morgan.
elbowed in the face, goes down. Little extra scuffle, but nothing called. That's just what's going to happen. Refs watching, waiting. Loyola looking. Point blank shot bounces right off the pads of Woolery. Woolery able to stay in.
All right,
Extra shoving.
Lucas just drew his fourth penalty of the weekend. Nice save by the goalie there. So we'll be on a power play.
After this, goalie also moved the net on that. There was an opportunity for a goal down in their territory, point blank. Doesn't quite move fast enough.
I like where we're not retaliating right there.
Number 17 on Loyola with his third penalty of the day. It's going to be another power play for Central Michigan. It's going to be 43 seconds left in this second period. At the end of this power play, unless a goal can be scored. Speaking of goal, there was an opportunity there. Hutton looks.
Oh.
Tries to get it in the 5-hole. Can't quite get it. Kuhn to Hutton. Hutton kicking it over to Hop. Puck on the boards. Staying in. Here comes Bishop. Bishop tries for it. Hop steals it away from Hutton. Hutton getting in there. Smashed into the boards. Bishop still trying for it. Puck gets backed out. Connor Morgan, Hop. More jabbing. It's getting scrappy as frustration is setting in. Reminder, yesterday Loyola lost 4-0 to these Chippewas. We're playing a doubleheader. It's now 5-0, and we still have a full another period to play.
Yeah, I don't know what that penalty is for.
Number 10 on Loyola also going to the box, Lucas Hutton.
Well, they took somebody with them.
Number 22 going as well. It's going to be a 4-on-3 power play for 1:15. Lucas Hutton and number 10 from Loyola are not going to be able to enter back in this period. We'll have to see them in the third.
They're going 4-4, it looks like they said. No, or
Going to be 5-on-4. Levine over to Morgan, has an opportunity. Didn't quite get it.
Was it now the penalty?
no, he's in there. Maybe
Nothing's up there.
They're offsetting penalties. That's why we're playing 5-on-4.
and there's still another penalty on Loyola for another 44 seconds. It's giving us the 5-on-4 power play, and then it should go back to
Siraki
4-on-4.
Grimes. Back to Siraki. Intercepted by Loyola. Takes it down. Woolery sets it behind goal. Loyola bringing in some fresh skates. Number 33. Smaller player. Lots of speed on him. Lots of aggression. As we've seen, kind of like our own Brendan Morgan.
We got a minute left in the period here, and 12 seconds left in the power play before it goes, I believe, 4-on-4. Or probably 5-on-5 because we would have the 5 out there already. Oh, point blank opportunity. Oh, nice defense.
Johnson looked to send it over to Hop. Couldn't quite get it. 30 seconds left in this period. Down the ice goes the puck. Woolery takes it, leaves it for Clements. Clements setting up shot behind. Long pass over to Levine. Levine taking it more towards the center of the ice, getting trapped, tries to kick it out to Hop. Doesn't quite work, but able to recover, get in there. Spin down, 10 seconds left. Long shot. Tries to use the screen from Morgan. Opportunity.
That's the period.
And that's the period. It's going to end 5-2. Your Central Michigan Chippewas on top. Couple of penalties. A little bit of extra aggression in this period with some fights going on. But all in all, your Chippewas are still on top. We have one more period to play. We will be back in 20 minutes. Alrighty, folks, we're back for the third period here at Martin. Score is 5-0. Your Chippewas on top. One thing to be aware of is this game has already been sort of scrappy. Been a couple of fights, couple of extracurricular hits, but we shall see what to expect in this third period as it goes on.
No, they needed both in the box.
A little bit of a miscommunication with the refs on early puck drop before everything was set. Loyola has 6 on the ice right now. 88's going to the bench. All right. Now we're underway.
Nice
Brendan
steal.
Morgan being aggressive, getting in there. Good steal.
Man, he's playing up and down, Brendan.
Jace Johnson passing over to Levine. Levine with a shot goes high.
Great
Had an
setup.
opportunity. Great setup.
We have to give credit. That was good defense. He got a stick on that. That was just a good defensive play. Jace really did a good job of surveying. He could have took the shot and went for the pass after a no look. Actually, the defense just made a play on that one. We're back to 5-on-5, or penalties have expired, I should say.
Morgan over to Hop. Hop taking, looking, surveying, tries to flick it up and in. Goal is getting moved around. Refs aren't stopping play. Had opportunities there. Couple of saves by their goalie. Puck goes down and around behind.
I can't believe they called that. He fell on his own.
They're calling tripping there.
That's
As we saw, he fell on his own. Fortunately, that is something you're going to have to deal with. It is up to ref discretion.
It's frustrating because when it's close, sometimes you just don't want to put yourself in that situation. The guy was just making a turn, lost a tire. But that's just the way it goes.
So Loyola is going to have a power play here for the next 2 minutes as Grimes goes to the bench in the box. So good defense. Central looking for a kill. Already up 5. Don't want to risk the shutout.
Good coverage on the penalty kill so far.
Good job getting their sticks in, cutting off those passing lanes.
Absolutely. There we go. Nice long cross ice kill. Now we're going to put a little pressure on cross them up. That's worked before.
Good no call there by the ref. Good job by Connor Morgan getting in there, knocking off the passing lane, getting in there, disrupting the pass, not letting it be an easy transition over, and down goes the puck, waving off the icing there. Down and around. Here comes Kuhn. Kuhn taking it back.
Nice clear using the full ice. Get it down, tick-tock off the clock.
Great play by one of the more veteran presences.
That was just a good quality check there.
Surveying Cuthbertson does a great job cutting off that entire side, and then great transition over from the other defenseman, flicking it forward, waving off the icing. Once again, Kuhn able to get down.
4 seconds left on the penalty.
Rocky lost his stick. Got it back. We're back to even, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Playing aggressive, getting in there. Locking it off. Foster intercepts the pass. Flicks it over. And up. Loyola has possession again. Flicks it up. Unable to connect. Clements taking it over. Tries to get tipped in. It was close. Good looking play.
He put himself in a nice position for a tip, almost had it in there, and the shot was nice and low. That was set up nicely. And that was a nice hit right there. Oh, we missed 2 times to get a steal right in front.
Had opportunities for it, but good stick work from Loyola. Puck gets bounced around, back behind. Flicked forward.
Oh, we got caught there. And nice whistle.
Caught by Woolery. Great goalie play today. Great goalie play so far this weekend, not allowing a goal.
Yeah, both teams have really the goalies have made the critical first saves, and goals on point blank shots have only the ones that went in, at least from Central. That was one of their Malo's better opportunities there in the last 10 minutes of hockey.
Great save by Woolery there. Miller taking it in, looking for the shot, trying to get to that far side. Long slap shot. Brendan Morgan looked to try to put it in, but it was smothered up by their goalie. We're going to have a face-off in Loyola territory.
I think they're going to try to push this one. Nope, they brought it back and did it well.
Long shot over the goal. We saw yesterday some aggression on these face-offs in Loyola territory. Tried to do it again. Didn't quite work out perfectly. Oh, intercepted. Trying to pass it off to Brendan Morgan. Didn't quite put enough speed on it to get it past the defender.
Grimes did a good job of going in the corners and checking, and he's big body against a smaller player to really avoid checking from behind, going in control. That was smart hockey right there. Yeah, that last pass that got intercepted was one of the very few passing mistakes we've made in this game. Actually, last 2 nights we've really limited turnovers. We just, against better teams, we have to make sure that doesn't happen, because against the Lawrence Techs of the world, those turnovers can be costly. And that also holds true for next week.
Great job. Chase Johnson taking it up the ice. Long shot goes wide. Foster looking to corral it into our blind spot. Up on the boards, puck does squeak out. Loyola has it, passes it up, passes it forward, doesn't quite get it. Long shot.
Oh, what a goal.
Up and in. Gets tipped up over the head of the goalie, hits that top crossbar on the goal, and makes it in. Great job.
That was a great shot, great tip. Really textbook tip.
And it's going to be 6-0. Your Chippewas on top. 14:22 left to play. There is still more scoring opportunities. Bishop flicks it back to Hutton. Hutton over.
Oh,
Up to Hop. Hop looking. Has an opportunity. Right into the gullet. And stopped by their goalie. See if they have another one of these quick attacks. Flicks it over to Hutton. Tries to flick it to Bishop. Bishop
Oh, almost another tip opportunity.
Opportunities here coming around.
Oh,
Lost control. Gets back in
Kept
there,
it in.
fights for it. Keeps it in. Morgan to Morgan.
he's just holding his arm.
Tempers and frustration flaring there. Can't be having that happen. There was a bit of a scuffle right in front of the net, but it was behind the net where we saw more of the action. Hop is going to go. Hop is going to go to the box. Serve 2. And 25 for Loyola, also serving time for his part in that altercation. We're going 4-on-4.
4-on-4.
So it is technically even, but both teams are down a man from normal. That makes spacing and intercepting passes just ever so much harder.
And that's an ice. He dumped it out like he was trying to kill a penalty. But it's 4-on-4, so that's icing.
Rocky wins, swings it over to Clements. Clements takes, passes, long shot, doesn't quite go in.
Oh, he's making some good saves.
That was Kuhn on the shot there. Had an opportunity for it, but like Scott said, good save by the goalie. Despite the score, Loyola's goalies have been playing well. It's just they've been peppered with shots, high quality shots,
Loyola's
and
still
those are
playing
hard to
hard.
save.
They're back checking and staying after it. So we still have to maintain. We don't want to give up any goals here.
One-on-one defense comes in.
Nice.
Great job taking the man there. Flicks it up. Going. Marshall following along. Trails 88 from Loyola. Around the net. Getting in there. Trying to break up the pass. Intercepted there by
Nice play.
Kuhn. Has an opportunity. Long shot. Right into the stomach of the goalie. Smothered up.
Good anticipation, interception. Turned that into a nice opportunity. The goalie's not letting anything off the angle. I think opportunity to maybe reset and maybe bring it back to the point just to get a different look on it because the goalie's shutting down the angle shots.
Levine with the catch after the face-off win by Johnson.
Oh, what a save.
Hutton has an opportunity, gets blocked. Levine able to corral, coming around, using his speed, flicks it back to Hutton. Dumps it off to Grimes. Back to Johnson. Speed. Trying to make a move. Over to Grimes. Grimes looking, long shot, just off the side. Johnson has it back. Look to make a pass, going behind the goal. Dumps it forward to Grimes. Doesn't get off the wall. Levine, Johnson. Johnson with a shot. Levine with a second chance, and he got it.
Yeah! Not a hat trick.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Great job. Finding the rebound, tracking it, putting that shot in where it needed to go as those penalties were expiring and the two new players were coming in hard.
That was all about the forecheck right there. We just kept the puck in. We have a goalie change going in, which is tough to see because their goalie, that this was not on him. This was just good hockey play. He's been made a ton of saves.
It's well said. He's been making some great plays.
Coaches also are maybe not pulling because of foreplay. They just feel that they don't want to get him hung out to dry. It can break confidence and give him a break. But he shut down most point blank shots. Being a goalie, I kind of sympathize from the goalie perspective, and you have to manage them carefully. Again, normally 7-0 is a good way to change up lineups or try some different things. But here you want to keep the pedal to the metal because of the strange way the rankings go. So defies conventional thinking, and we want to get if you can get to 10, you want to do that and try to prevent any scoring.
Great effort on this shift from both teams, looking to find each other, finding good passes, being aggressive, making good checks. Here we go. Looks, tries to pass it over, gets swatted back. Opportunity. Hop gets shoved in the back away from it. And down the puck goes towards Woolery. It's going to go out to the outside. Both Hutton and Grendelow are going for it. But they're calling icing. We're going to have a puck drop over by Loyola's goal. Hop looking with the face-off. Wins it over. Morgan can't control it. Grendelow with a long one. And barred down. That's another goal. Long shot.
Oh, I'm very happy for Ryan. He's having a game. I think he had like 3 assists yesterday, a goal, and another assist that could have been another goal.
So, great weekend.
Got a big family there too.
Yeah, in front of he has a big family showing. This is exciting. And a confidence builder. He's been using his body, his size, skating the puck up confidently, making plays. So this is a big day for him.
8-0 is your score. Chippewas on top. 10 minutes and 10 seconds left in this third period. And there will be no love lost at the end of this game because there's very little going into it.
That was well put.
Pass from Hop over. Great saves! Great saves by Woolery. Good job on the defense kicking it out, letting Woolery reset.
Wow.
After a couple of good point-blank saves. More action incoming. Looking, passing. Great job by Hop getting in there, breaking it up.
Oh, good defense here. Taking the lane out. There we go.
Intercepted by Hop. Hop flicks it up to Connor Morgan. Connor Morgan can't quite control it, but Hop gets it back. Hop looking, surveying, passes it back.
Oh.
Doesn't quite connect, but Miller's got it. Miller coming back around, gets tapped out. Pass, up. Takes, looks, surveys. Saraki, long, back. Long, almost. Hutton hitting the post. Almost had one. He wanted it. You saw him jump up and down there. Saraki staying in there, getting his stick on it. Connor Morgan looking, surveying. Puck gets flicked out to the incoming Chippewa and off the low beams that are here in Martin Ice Arena.
Oh, you saw that open up right there. The goalie was down right there and then clunk.
That's going to be one he's going to be thinking about later today. Playing aggressive, Zaraki gets a body in there. Marshall has an opportunity, gets stolen away by number 12, flicks it up. Number 17 chasing Miller. Going back, flips it, dumps it back to Marshall. Marshall taking, leaves for Kuhn. Kuhn coming around, spinning. Arcing around, weaving through defenders. Has an opportunity. Looks for the backhand, can't quite get it. Goes around Zaraki, takes it, dumps it to Marshall. Marshall looking for a shot. Has an opportunity, gets bounced off the chest of the goalie. Just peppering this goalie with shots. 17 taking it up. Miller in chase. Tries to flick it off. Woolery able to deflect it.
Really, this is a great confidence builder for the team because
Marshall takes opportunity.
Oh, nice.
Almost had it. Loyola's just flipping it down. Jace Johnson coming. Dumps it off. Number 25 from Loyola had it. Able to get in there. Here comes Levine. Brendan Morgan
great.
couldn't quite control it. Tried to flick it out. Hit the side of the net. Comes back around. And the net moved.
No, we're continuing to. The team understands these goal differentials, and they're playing hard. They're playing smart right now. And for the next 7 minutes and 5 seconds, they got to continue to do that. They still have some objectives for today.
Something I've noticed today is only the goals only moved once for the Chippewas and quite a few times for Loyola.
It's a old goalie trick, but a few times the refs were catching on and letting them play on. But your observations are correct.
Goalie stops it, dumps it, leaves it for his man, passing around. Brendan Morgan getting in there, trying to disrupt, get an opportunity for a steal like that one right there. Has a chance. Brendan Morgan almost able to put it back in. Not quite. Had an opportunity there. Just got stuffed and bounced back. Loyola bounced it off the ref. Using the ref almost like another blocker there just to get in the way of Central's oncoming defense.
Loyola's still back checking.
Loyola staying aggressive, not quite giving up on this game. Despite the great showing by the Chippewas this weekend. Johnson looking. Great moves coming around. Pass to Grindelow. Look, long shot right into the stomach of the defender. Off
nice
the wall,
defense.
Grindelow has another chance.
Have a game, Ryan.
Hutton has an opportunity. Surveys. Passes. Up. Loss of control. Here comes Loyola with a chance. Hutton has speed on him, able to outskate him.
Good defense.
Puck is now on this side. Johnson has an opportunity coming down the short end. Grabowinski using as his dump man. Shot caught by the Loyola goalie.
Nice smother by the goalie there.
5:15 left in this game. 8-0 is your score. CMU Chippewas on top. It's been a great game, a great weekend for your Chippewas. Looking to add on just a little bit more. Shot goes high. Shot off the side, looking for the rebound, can't quite get it. Goes around back behind the goal, off the boards. Here's Miller, flicks it forward. Marninsky kicks it over. Bishop had an opportunity. Here we go, another chance.
Come on.
Oh, that was a great save by the goalie.
Great saves by the goalie. Second chance and third chance shots are getting stopped. Miller able to secure it. Flicks it over. Up. Bishop. Goalie stops it underneath him. Didn't know where it went for a second. Had a chance. Unfortunately, didn't quite go in yet. Chippewa is happy, congratulating each other on that shift as we switch through Connor Morgan.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying I like what I'm seeing at the way to finish up the game. Smart, clean, and just keeping pressure and just building off of it. And they need to pick up where they left off this next week.
Connor Morgan smashed into the boards, up into the net and the ceiling. Puck left at the drop zone.
This may be the lowest ceiling in the league. Not a place for claustrophobic.
Connor Morgan over to Hop. Hop tried to dip it in. Goalie smothered it up. We're just peppering the goalie with shots, attempting to get a few of them in. Some high-quality shots that are getting saved. Some lower-quality shots that are making it in. Goalie takes it, flips it out. Hop catches it, tried to catch the goalie off guard. Connor Morgan's weaving through, coming around.
Man, a lot of pile-ups in there.
Players trying to get in, tap it in or tap it away, depending on the team. Doing a great job.
And then after the pile-up, no retaliation. They're just getting up, going back. They don't want to get any majors for next week.
They understand at this point that it's not worth it. Kuhn looks for a shot. Doesn't quite get it. Look to flip out, gets tipped out. Here's Hutton. Hutton looks. Can't quite get that one.
Hutton did a little Fontaine move there to try to get it through. Almost went through, but
Back stick by Marshall, tries to sneak it through. This is the first time we're going down to Central Michigan defense in a little bit. Puck was in play in the offensive zone for a while. Kuhn taking, surveying, flicks it up to Marshall. Marshall keeps control, flicks it over to the goalie.
nice job with the goalie just grabbing that and getting a timeout.
Able to get a shift change in, get some new skates from both teams. Levine with a face-off win. Brennan Morgan tries to dip it in. Comes down here. Here comes Miller. Miller kicks it over. Can't quite control the pass. Here comes Loyola. Loyola passes around the outside. Central staying aggressive. Gets the puck coming down. Here's Levine. Levine looking for a fourth. Almost had it.
Levine's on the heater.
Looking for it. Here's Miller. Miller flicks it forward. Keeps it in the zone. Brennan Morgan takes it. Gets decked by number 12.
That was a blind side.
Woolery stops her. And here we go. Less than 2 minutes to play. Pass forward. Brennan Morgan. Morgan taking second, looking, bounces off the leg pad of number 10 on Loyola. Up into the rafters.
They're going to give BMO a penalty. Offsetting. I'm not sure for what. It just looked like some garden variety.
Garden variety
Right.
shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Be offsetting. So going to be 4-on-4 for the remainder of this game by the looks of it. Hop, Connor Morgan, Grindalo, and Cuthbertson by the looks of it. Nope, that is Hutton. My apologies, that's a 2, not a 7. Those are your 4 in for the Chippewas. Not giving up are these Loyola players, looking for trying to get a goal, try to break the shutout. Defense is playing aggressive, not letting it happen. Woolery doing a great job sliding over there. Puck bounces off the ref. Hop has it, kicks it back, gets flicked up. Connor Morgan can't quite control it. Here we go. Grindalo taking forward.
Come on, Ryan.
Has chance. Connor Morgan was calling for it. Couldn't quite get it. Lucas Hutton with a long
Oh,
shot.
he
Gets
just
deflected
missed it.
over. Had an opportunity.
Viable.
And here we go. Down the ice. Does Loyola less than a minute left. Lucas getting in there. Shoving him. Trying to get him off the puck. Smothering up with the skate. Here we go. Tipped forward. 30 seconds left in this game. Connor Morgan looking. Makes a move. Tried to get it in there. Couldn't quite. Puck is on the back. Fighting for it. Here comes Loyola taking deep pass down. Number 19. Wide shot.
10 seconds to
10
go.
seconds.
We're just going to try to eat it up a little bit here. Or not. Maybe Jace wants one more shot.
Wants another. Gets flicked off. 1-0. That is game officially. Your Central Michigan Chippewas have won 8-0 in this third period. 2 wins on the weekend. 2 shutouts for the goalies.
We scored 12 goals over 2 games, gave up 0. And we've been broadcasting for 6 hours over a 24-hour period.
And let's see if they're going to shake hands. And they are shaking hands.
Maybe a future rivalry budding.
Great weekend for hockey. Great weekend to just spend watching these Chippewas put goals up, get good shutouts, but good play from Loyola as well. Can't let the scoreboard say everything. They did have some great plays. Speaking of scoreboard, 8-0, your final score. We will see you next weekend where we have another doubleheader. Have a good one.